It's really hot, so I'm just trying to cool down, but this isn't really working very well, obviously. Right, so this is kind of like a May favourites video, but because I haven't done a video for a few months, again, it's like a collection of quite a lot of stuff, so it's probably going to take a little while, sorry. The first thing I've got is some stuff from Animatomicals, and I hadn't had any of their things before. I've bought them for other people for gifts, but I haven't tried anything myself, but they sell it on ASOS and Infinix and other places. And basically it's quite affordable shower gels, bath bombs, body lotions and things like that, but they have quite funky packaging and quite cool names. Like this is the body lotion, which is called Smoother Butts Love Coconuts, and it's a coconut and mango body lotion, and this smells beautiful and it's really nice actually. I've been using it for a couple of weeks every day and my skin's nice and soft, so yeah, quite pleased with that. And the other one is called Shower to the People. Yeah, every man, woman body cleanser. And this kind of smells like, it's a bit like lemony. It kind of smells a little bit like fairy liquid actually, but in a good way. And it makes you feel like a bit energized and nice and fresh in the morning in the shower. So I've been using that. It's nearly finished now actually, so I do like that one. Another cosmetic-y type thing is this fake tan that I bought from Amazon. This is called B-Tan Tanned AF. Right, I will not say what that means because obviously this is going on YouTube, but I have to say I used this and I was a little apprehensive about it because I'm so white, and I thought, am I going to end up bright orange? But I didn't. I came out like a pretty nice colour. You're probably looking and thinking, well yeah, white as a sheet, but it was about 4 days ago when I used this. It is supposed to last about a week, but it didn't obviously because I'm quite pale again now. But I think it did make me a really nice colour the following day and the day after that. So I think if you wanted it for a night out and you weren't really bothered about how long it would last, then this is a good buy. Because it wasn't orange, it was like a nice deep brown, looked really natural, and yeah, it was nice and even. The only thing about it is it's a mousse and you have to blend it in really quickly, because if you don't, you end up with loads of patches because it dries, it sinks into the skin really fast. So when I was using this, I realised that pretty quickly and I was like, oh my god, like but I did manage to get quite an even coverage. And it's quite cheap, this, it's only a tenner, so a lot cheaper than some of the other brands out there, and it smells quite nice as well. It hasn't got like the total really overpowering biscuit smell that Saint Tropez has and St. Moritz and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely worth a try. I'll probably use that quite a lot. I've got a lot of clothes here. Some of these have been fished out of the washing basket, so they're a bit creased and manky looking, so don't judge me on that please. I haven't done much laundry this week. So this is clean and ironed, believe it or not. But anyway, this is from H&M. This is a little red sundress. It looks really nice on. It's quite short. It's lovely material, just nice cotton, breathable. It's been really hot in Newcastle over the last few weeks, so I've worn this a few times and it's been really good. These are only £9.99, which I think is amazing for like the quality, and they've washed nice and stuff. So yeah, definitely, I think, not that I'm going on holiday, but if you are going on holiday, pick up a few of these because they're only a tenner and you can get them in loads of different colours, and some of them have got like floral patterns and like different stuff, stripes and things like that. I've got it in black as well. This one has been taken out of the washing basket, which is why it looks like a total mess, but it's the same as that one and it does look really nice on. So I had to buy it in 2 colours. This is also from H&M. This is a nice little mini skirt. It is quite short, but it's nice for the summer. And I always wear short skirts and get lots of stick for it. from various people at work, especially, you know who you are. But anyway, my mum actually bought me this, and it was in the sale for £5, and it's lovely. It's not something I would have picked myself actually, because I don't normally go for patterned things. I always go for plain or stripes or polka dots and stuff. But my mum does have good taste, and she bought me this and she said, oh, I've bought you a skirt, you'll probably not like it. And I said, oh right, let's have a look. And when she showed me, I was like, oh, actually that's really lovely. And you know what, loads of people when I've worn it have said, oh, where'd you get your skirt from? That's really nice. So, Mum, you have got good taste. This is a little crop top that I got from Primark, and I can't remember how much this was. It wasn't very much, like probably about £6.99 or something. I haven't actually worn it yet because I don't know what to wear with it. Like probably jeans, I suppose, but I think I would like to get something a bit smarter because I don't wear jeans a lot anyway. Although it might look nice with white skinny jeans. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. But anyway, it's a lovely like corally orangey colour. It probably looks different on camera, but looks really good on, and looks quite expensive actually when you put it on, judging that it's from considering it's from Primark. I also got these from Primark, and just some little sandals. I bought these because I went to Leeds for the weekend, and while I was there, because I'm so disorganised, I didn't really pack properly, so I only had one pair of shoes for this, and they didn't go with my dress that I wanted to wear. So I thought, oh well, there's loads of shops in Leeds, I'll just go out and pick up a pair of sandals, I need some anyway. And then found that like I couldn't find any that I really liked, and then I went into Primark and found these, and they were only £12, and I had them in loads of different colours actually. These are really comfortable, and they're just a nice heel height for me because I'm quite tall. I don't like to wear massive stilettos and stuff, and these are probably like maybe 3-inch heel, which is what I kind of favour. So yeah, they're really nice. Now the last clothing that I have is this black dress. It doesn't look much on camera, but it looks really nice on. It's very figure hugging, so you can't have it after you wear it after you've had a curry or anything like that. Like you've got to have a really flat stomach. The reason why I bought this, because it's quite long for me, as you can see it's kind of like a midi length, is because I applied for a job and I thought I was going to get an interview for it, and it was for like a manager's role. So I thought, oh, I'll get a nice dress to wear for the interview, and I was going to wear this with a nice blazer over the top, but I didn't get an interview, so hence I haven't worn it. But you know, there's always next time, or I could wear it for my current job, but again I get loads of stick because everyone will be like, why are you wearing a long dress? That's a bit long for you, isn't it? What's happened to your belt? Right, I've got some shampoo and conditioner. I'm trying to grow my hair at the minute because I do wear hair extensions most of the time, and my natural hair comes to about here, and it's a bit damaged and stuff from colouring and highlights and things. So I'm trying to really look after it at the moment. So hence I bought this shampoo and conditioner, which is by L'Oreal Elvive, and it's called Dream Lengths Restoring Shampoo with Keratin, Vitamins and Castor Oil, and I've got the conditioner as well. This smells beautiful, just nice and fruity. It is improving the condition of my hair, I would say. I've been using it for about a week and a half, and yeah, I feel like my hair is a bit stronger and shinier and softer. So yeah, I'll keep up with that. And also, in with the hair theme, this is something that I've had for years. Well, actually I've had this one for about a year, but I've had other brushes the same as this, like for most of my adult life. And it's a Mason & Pearson hairbrush, and these are made with boar bristles. They're really expensive. I'm not really sure how much they are full price. I tend to try and get them on discount. But the thing about these is, because it's a natural boar bristle brush, when you brush your hair with it, it massages your scalp and it distributes all of the oils on your scalp through your hair and improves the condition of it. And I buy the child's version of it because it's so expensive. And actually, like, it's fine because I quite like these small brushes because you can fit them in your handbag and stuff. But every now and then when I feel like I want to try and grow my hair, I make sure that I brush with this like all the time. Like whenever I think of it, I normally have it on my desk at work. So when I think about it, I think, right, brush your hair, and actually it has like an instant effect, because people often say after I've just brushed my hair with this, have you done something with your hair? Have you coloured it? And like it looks dead shiny. So it's definitely worth the money. If you need a new hairbrush, don't just pick up one for 99 pence, invest, because these last a long time. The only reason why this is the second one that I've had is because I lost the other one when I moved house, and I tried to do without it and couldn't. So anyway, that's a good investment. I bought this hat from Primark. It says out of office on it. It's a bit cheesy, I suppose, but the reason why I bought this is because I've recently been suffering from prickly heat, and every time it's been hot and sunny, even if I'm just driving and I have sunblock on and stuff, I'm getting prickly heat all over my face and my neck. And so I went to the GP, and basically this just said, oh well, just keep out the sun. Not very helpful, but anyway. So I bought myself this really big hat. I'll not put it on because it'll just mess my hair up even more. But it's nice, and it kind of does the trick, I think, even though it may look a little bit ridiculous to some people. Oh, here's another hair thing. This is like classic. This is something that like everyone knows about that has blonde hair, and I've been using it for years, but I've gone back to it recently as part of like the theme of trying to look after my hair more. And it's Provoke Touch of Silver. You can get this in Poundland, so it's very cheap, very affordable. It's basically a purple shampoo that neutralises yellow tones in blonde hair. Like, it doesn't matter if your hair is naturally blonde or if you have highlights or full-on colour, it will just take out the yellow tones and make it more silvery and ash. And the best thing to do with this, if you haven't used it before, is to shampoo but then leave it on for about 5 minutes before you rinse it off, and then put loads of conditioner on, because it can dry your hair out. And that's what I did a week ago, and my hair did, well, it's still looking more silver than it did before. So that's definitely worth having if you're a blondie. Now, ASOS had a 20% off discount event last week, and I tried to resist buying something, but because I am trying to save money, but I just couldn't. So I thought, rather than buy clothes, I'll get some bits of makeup. So these are two of the things that I bought. This is something I've had my eye on for ages, because when I've been out shopping, it was probably a good few months ago now, in Phoenix in Newcastle, which is my favourite shop in Newcastle, and like, I love the beauty hall, could spend hours in there. And my favourite friend to go shopping in Phoenix Beauty Hall with is Michaela. And Michaela and I were looking at the NARS counter, and we saw this liquid blusher. And this is the NARS liquid blusher in Orgasm. Now, Orgasm blusher by NARS is like famous anyway. Everybody knows about it that's into makeup. And I've had the powder version for a long time, but that's actually just starting to run out. And when I saw this, I thought it's actually quite nice to have a liquid blusher in the summer, because it looks more natural. It doesn't look cakey or anything, or too made up. It just gives you a nice glow. So I wanted to buy it then, and I resisted. And then when I saw they had 20% off on ASOS, because ASOS are now stocking NARS and MAC and other brands of like nice quality makeup, so I thought I'd get that. And I have to say, this is absolutely amazing. This is probably the best like makeup product I've bought in a long time, and I think it'll last ages as well, because although it's just like, looks like a little nail varnish pot, you don't need to use very much. You just need 2 drops, and one for each cheek, and yeah, it gives a nice healthy looking glow for the summer. So well impressed with that. The other thing, well, one of the other things I got that I really liked was this NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Gel. And I feel like I'm always talking about brow products lately, but I've been like in search of getting the perfect brow for ages, and I still haven't mastered it. But I think this is probably the best thing that I've tried, and it's just, I don't know what the colour is. Oh, brunette is the colour, I never go for the blonde shades, even though I'm dead pale and I'm blonde, because I always think they look a bit orangey, so you end up looking like a ginger. So I don't go for that, I go for the brown ones. And yeah, this is really nice to blend, and I use it with this brush, which I had already, which is the Wonder Brow brush. So basically you just comb your brows up with that, the spoolie first, and then you apply the product to your brows and blend upwards. And yeah, that's really nice. Another makeup product that I got, which wasn't from ASOS, it was from Debenhams, but again it was on special because they had 20%, well actually it was 30% off I think on this one, yeah. And it's Urban Decay Naked Petite Heat palette. So this is an eyeshadow palette. Urban Decay had a Naked Heat palette out that came out a couple of years ago. I didn't buy that because a lot of the colours are really like deep orange and bronzy kind of shades that aren't really right for me, because they're more for somebody with more colour in their face and like darker hair and stuff. But when they brought out this mini version, I thought this would be probably quite good for me, because there's only a few shades and they're quite wearable. So I went for that, and I have been using it quite a lot. I've used it every day the last week actually, so I'm quite pleased with that. What else? I've got my Clinique Moisture Surge Intense Hydrator. Now, I went shopping last month with my friend Johanna, and we went to the Clinique counter because they've just brought out a new version of this moisturiser that basically claims that you apply it once and then for the following 3 days your skin is hydrated. So you only need to use it once every 3 days. And she wanted to find out about it, so she was asking the assistant and everything. And then the assistant mentioned that it was just like a revamped version of another one that they had, which was exactly the same but only lasted for 2 days. And I thought, well, you know, I may as well just get that one, because it doesn't matter to me, like if I've got to apply it once every 2 days or every 3 days. So I looked online, and because there's a new version come out, this one was on sale. So I think it was about 15 quid for this, and it's really good, I like it. And I did get a free sample of the new version, and it just seems exactly the same to me. Sorry if you work for Clinique, but yeah, I think the new version's probably a bit of a rip-off. Right, as I was saying, I'm trying to stop spending money. It's very, very difficult for me because I am a shopaholic, like literally. And so I bought myself this budget planner. And mainly because it's marble and grey and gold, which is like 3 things that I totally love and I'm obsessed with at the minute. But anyway, I thought, you know, I'll be sensible and I'll sit down and actually work out where my money's going. Because it's got to be going somewhere, hasn't it? But it is actually quite good, this book. It's from Wilkinson's, by the way. I think it was £2.50, bargain. So basically this like has a few pages for each month. You write down how much money you have coming in, how much you spend on loans, credit cards, bills, rent, mortgage, things like that. And then you have to list all of the things that you've bought that month. And then you work out totals for like how much has been spent on clothes, how much has been spent on socialising, all that sort of stuff, right? But I actually gave myself a bit of a fright when I got this. And if I continue to use it, I guarantee I'm going to be like practically having a heart attack. After like 3 days, I had a list of, in fact it was only 2 days, this was all the things that I bought in 2 days listed here, which came to £564.69. Yeah. So, needless to say, that was payday weekend, and then I was pretty skint after that. But it did make me think about what I'm spending, so you know, I have to keep using it. I have to do something. And my other little stationery type thing that I've got is this diary that I got from TK Maxx, well, Home Sense in Metal Centre. It just says Girl Power on the front. And I was getting a bit mixed up keeping track of like different things that I've agreed to do and arranged for this year, so I thought, oh, I'll have a diary. Like, I normally put it on my iPhone, but sometimes you forget, look, where's this? I can just keep on my bedside table and keep looking at it. And so yeah, that's better. And got this really cute pen. I've had this for a while actually, but I want another one. I want one for work because I just love it. And this was from Amazon. I think it was about £5. They do sell them in paper chase, but they're more expensive in there. And it's just a rose gold ballpoint pen with the big crystal on the end. Oh, I just love it. Makes me want to write a book, just so I can sit and write all day. Right, and this is a little cute handbag. I absolutely love this. It's a bit impractical because you can't fit very much in it. Obviously it's tiny, and I'm used to carrying around mountains of stuff with me. But if you're just going somewhere like, you know, just round the corner or to your friend's house or something for a few drinks, it's nice. Yeah, this was from ASOS, and it's a brand called Mel Blanco, and it was reduced from something like 55, I think, to 20. So nice little bargain. It has 2 little compartments. They're just little envelope compartments, so you can't put much in. But what I like about it is this ring that you hold it on. I like to wear it like that. It's quite cute. So yeah, that was that. And I have a pair of sunglasses. These were from Primark. Again, I bought these when I was in Leeds because another thing that I stupidly did was forget to take my sunglasses, and it was like the hottest day of the year. So yeah, total schoolgirl error there. And I picked these up for £2 from Primark. I'm really into navy at the moment. I think it looks quite classy. I've bought loads of navy clothes and accessories and things, so I thought I'd get some navy sunglasses. And they're quite 60s, quite retro. So yeah, pleased with them, little bargain. And the last thing I have is completely different to everything else, but I have to share it with you because it's such an amazing bargain. And this is my record player that I got from Aldi a few weeks ago. And look, it's so cute. And you know, when you go in Aldi, I do my food shopping there every week anyway, but I try to avoid going in the middle section aisles where they have all the little homeware things and like themed things for the week, because obviously you always end up buying something. You can't just walk past it, can you? But this particular day I just thought, oh, I'll have a look. I'm not in a rush or anything. So I walked down and I thought, record players and Aldi, like it's not the sort of thing you expect to find in there, is it really? But yeah, they had these and they were reduced from 30 quid to 15, and which is obviously like really, really good. And they had them in all different colours, and I thought I'd get this one because it would go with my bedroom, which is all like grey, silver and white. And I have a record player downstairs anyway, but I thought it would be quite nice to have one upstairs, so when I'm like getting ready for a night out and stuff, I can have my records on. And actually I'm quite surprised at the quality of this. It sounds pretty good. Like I won't obviously play it because I'm not near a plug and it's not plugged in at the minute, but it's lovely. And I've always wanted one of these suitcase type record players. I haven't had one before, and I know you can get like the Crossley ones, which are quite expensive in comparison to this, but I've heard those in action and there's not a lot of difference, to be honest. I mean, maybe this won't last very long, but you know, for the amount of time I'm going to use it and for what I paid, I think it's fine. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe if you're into this kind of like cheesy shopping makeup shit.